same song.
Yeah. Anytime somebody make $100 million, we need to highlight that. Ain't no lot of companies black made no $100 million. No, thank you, John. Nowhere on the planet Earth. No, I made
Absolutely.
$100 million, but I made it illegal. But I'm gonna make it legal now, and I'm gonna take Jonah House and Captain, my COO. I'm gonna get Marcus to help me with this Black Shark Tank. We're gonna build 42 townhouses on McLeod and Fuquay, and then we got 100 acres, and we're gonna build town and country for the children, and not 1,900 children in Prairie View want to fall out of school no more. So, ladies and gentlemen, all you entrepreneurs, before you die, if you want to leave a legacy, you can come to this show. You can come to this show and join us on saving our children. If we're not saving our children, we ain't doing nothing. They are our, they are present in our future, and our ancestors died for them. And you say you love Jesus Christ, stop me, because you don't. If you love Jesus, Jesus told the disciples, suffer little children, forbid them not. Let them come unto me. If you're going to hurt one of them, you rather put a milestone around your neck and be thrown in the deepest sea. So don't tell me about you love children when Jesus loved them and Jesus made a death wish. He had never spoke like that. He said, round your neck. Did he say it, Jonah? Yes or no? That's what he said. He said, put a milestone around your neck and jump into the deepest sea for what you've done to the least of them, you've done it to me. One of the things, too, I give a shout out to each and every one that's on here that's really doing the things, putting their hand to the plow and actually pushing through and growing and expanding. But for those that I would say, you said they have some young men or young women on here, make sure your core values is beyond making the money. Do the framework that whatever you do, that it's going to be you're going to stretch the way you think that it's going to have a long-term benefit, not a short-term goal. Everybody on here talking about legacies. I have children and grandchildren, and so, and I'm sure you guys as well. But for those that's on here that's trying to get your feet wet, trying to get your hands sunk into or get the understanding, make sure your framework is stretched out where it has long-term benefits, not short-term values. Right now you got the social media, the TV talking about the Lamborghini and the Mercedes Benz and the AMGs and whatever, whatever, whatever. None of that means that's the short-term goal. Hey, get in a car and you can get a car. Your credit good. Hey, that's not something God really need to help you do. Get a job, get your credit score up. You can drive what you want. But if you're talking about legacy, generational wealth, then you got to make sure your core value is stretched long enough that you're creating a long-term benefit, that it's going to have long-term benefits after you dead and gone, that your children's 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 children can still eat from the table that you prepared because your core values, your framework was built on long benefits instead of short-term goals. And that's all I would just say to you. Everybody wants that. They want it now. Add water, put it in the microwave. Everybody wants the instantaneous gratification. But know that, the more work and the more strategies and the more insight and the more you put into it, the more you're going to see. It's not just going to touch your life and bless your life, but not even just your legacy. It's going to bless people that's connected to you and around you. When you put in the framework and the core value, it's not a short-term goal, but it has long-term benefits. That's what I would just add to the conversation. Marcus, we thank you for saying something uplifting. This show will touch millions of people. We cut it up. We sent it out. Me and Hello Boys put it deep. We touched 14 million people in 4 months. And I got a million views. I'm at 3 million on this one. I'm doing the movie, Marcus. I want you to help me do it. The Redemption of American Gangster. Johnny Binder and Marie Preston. But this Shark Tank. And then we open up, the same time we're doing Shark Tank, Marcus, we open up vocational schools. Why? The devil gave our children something to do. We got to give them something to do. And we cannot wait on the government. We cannot wait on no state. I want black men, black women with money and power and believe in God. Stop walk around that dog, waiting on massa to do something for our children that we supposed to do. In the Bible, come on, God, come on, God. Where's everybody? Where's everybody? Judges 2:10, Martha. God said, the elders in
They owe us $19 trillion plus. So we don't want your cheese. We don't want your welfare, Head Start. If you want to take it, you can't take it now. But if you want to take it, give us our 19 trillion plus. Give us 5 states. Let our children go to school for 50 years. And then you can take all that junk back because it's a breakup anyhow. It ain't a makeup, it's a breakup. Don't you know when you tell a woman she can't bring her baby daddy in the house, you break the family up. If he want to co-parent with her, he can't co-parent. He got to stay outside or dive through a window. So you break the family up, government, because you're not a family person no how. 100% of the people in America, Martha, Nico, out of 100% of the people in America, in uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, in 5 years, 59% of the people divorced. Guess why? Money. This is what America drove for. That's why the puppeteer had Donald Trump and he got him doing whatever they wanted him to do. He's a puppet. He's a puppet, and God gonna take all of them out. I'm telling all of you Republican, Democrat, Independents, if you don't work for God, God gonna bring all y'all out. Them 10 plagues coming. Y'all messing over poor people. You mess up that old white woman got on there tonight. They don't give her John over $23 a month on SNAP. What the hell you gonna do with $23? And minimum wage, brother, it's been $6, $7. I want you college students to hear me. I don't want you coming out there looking for no job. I want you coming out there being owners with us, so we can
Hey, let me hop in, Johnny.
where we can take Texas University, Brennan, and shock the world. We ain't waiting on nobody.
Yes, sir.
Rosa
Look,
Parks wouldn't move. Martin Luther King went with her. They shocked the world. Ida B. Wells and 75 women went to the thing in the 1800s and told the police, the sheriff, if you hang one more black person, that ain't what you said, the word was in, but I ain't saying it. If you hang one more person look like us, we're gonna kill every one of you. They did not hang another black man till Ida B. Wells went or died, and they won't talk about her because they don't want that in no black woman's head. It's too much. You just hung 2 hour people down in Mississippi. Martha, you're powerful. You're prolific. We need you, Black Wall Street, Jonah. We need you, Howard. We need you, my lawyer, so we can be multi-millionaire, billionaire, and stop spending our $1.3 trillion with them and have our own money.
hey, brother Johnny. Look, Johnny. It's not even one is man. It's not even about what we're chasing. Like a lot of us, we go to college or we try to learn how to get a job. Man, when I go to these universities or these institutions or these schools, these grade schools, that's the first thing I try to change is their mindset because everybody's taught to go to school to get a good job. We're all taught to learn how to get a good job. We're not taught to learn how to create great jobs. But the moment you change your mindset, your life will change, man. Like I don't learn how to get a job anymore. I only learn how to create jobs. And when you have that mindset, you learn with intent, and it's impossible to not get the results that you set out for. But if you set out to learn how to get a job, you're gonna be successful. But if you set out to learn how to create jobs, then you're gonna be successful too. And so you brought up the vocational schools and all that, man. A lot of people don't know. Before I started selling hair, I was an engineer, I was an AC mechanic, an electrician, a plumber. You know, I did quite a bit. And so it's all about using everything as a stepping stone and not staying where you at. You don't have to stay where you at. You can use everywhere you at as a stepping stone and take some more steps and change your life. You brought up, I don't know if y'all talked about the election today or the votes, but I went out and voted today. Proposition 1 was all about the tech school. They trying to do the Texas State Technical Colleges. They trying to bring back the welding, the electrical schools, the HVAC, the robotics, and I'm for that. So I'm kind of for and against Proposition 1, but that was one of the things that was on the ballot. It was 17 propositions on the ballot today, and so we got a chance to vote on some of those propositions. And if you don't understand those propositions, sometimes they confusing. They be having all type of words in it. They be like, "Are you for or against?" Or "Do you want this amended?" It's like, man, just give it to me straight. But I actually dove in, so I understood these propositions, and Proposition 1 is definitely hitting on what you're saying. It's like they want to give millions of dollars to Texas State Technical College so they can expand their colleges across the state, or that money would probably be funded to some private institutions, you know, AI tech, robotics, IT. But, you know, yeah, it's just a lot going on, man. You got to watch the money, you know where the money going. But when it comes to group economics, whether it's Shark Tank, the Fishbowl Experience, or whatever names you guys come up with, anytime somebody know how to do one business or brand in one city and state, they should be able to expand it to another. And you got to do that with a team. So, you know.
Jonah, what you have to say about that?
I mean, you really can't add much to that because he is dove into the work because that's my mindset. You have to do it with a team, and you can duplicate. Even if you do one thing really well and it's been successful, you should be able to duplicate it in different cities, and not only different cities but different cultures. Because it's still something that's needed, no matter if you're selling hair or you selling metal, whatever it is, if you've been successful in it, you should be able to do it. But like I go back to say, whatever your core values are, it has to be generational. Because I gotta get the young people to understand we gotta get from the mindset of the right now. I love what he said that you create jobs, not teach me how to go get a job. Because that's the truth. Everybody tells us, go to college. I'm Dr. Nico, but Dr. Nico didn't get me the job that I have. Just to be honest with it, the money I'm making is not because I'm Dr. Nico. It's because I went and because the Holy Spirit guided me to be able to go and create opportunity to make money. A generational setting that I want for my children's children. So everybody art that's the thing. That's the art of education. Go get a good education for you to make a good living. The truth of it is, I know people that got good educations and still making bad education because that's not the truth of it. But when you're able to be creative and go out there and create the job, not only are you feeding yourself, but you're feeding so many others behind you. So I love what he said. And even with when he was talking about the bonds, they got all these big words on there, and you get confused, caught up in the lingo of it. But you have to be able to dive into it, especially our young African Americans. We have the mindset thinking that voting doesn't matter. They're going to do what they want to do anyway. You just lost when you have that mindset. Put your vote in, make it count. And if they still do what they want to do, whatever, but you can go to bed at night and say, you know what? These people didn't die. Somebody's mother, father, grandfather did not die to give me the right to vote, and I blew it away. So I'm all about that. One of the things we do a voting drive every year to get our young people involved to go vote. Make your vote count. Get out there and do what you have to do because this is a part of legacy. Because if we don't do our part, then when we start talking about blaming, the white man or blaming whoever, no, you got to take some responsibility and accountability because you didn't do your part. So I don't know who this young man is because I can't see that well with the liberty thing. But God bless you, man. God bless you. God bless the works of your hand and let Him continue to expand you. And I'm not gonna get in that spiritual side because
Nah, nah, nah. I need all that. I need all them blessings. You know what I'm saying? Don't be withholding the blessings from me. Give me all them blessings.
I just see God is maneuvering in your life, and you are a solutionist. We don't understand being a part of the body of Christ. That we just not we don't have some of the answers, but we are the solutionists. And I just believe God has put His thumbprint upon your life, because even the way you talk is not like this generation or any generation that has not had an encounter with God. So know that God is going to enlarge your territory even more, and those million, the 100 million, the billion stores that you're going for. God's saying your blessing is going to overshadow you. So know that it's possible to even have even greater than that because your heart is not just so that you can have it, but your heart is because you want people to be able to experience what God has done in your life. So I just say blessings to you, blessings and overflow. Uh, abundantly, because people don't have the conversation that you have and the mindset that you have without having a true encounter with Christ. So I'm just saying, I recognize it, I hear it, and I hear the humility in your life. And God bless those that's humble, and He raises those up because He can trust you with the harder things. He can trust you with bigger things, the mega things. So just know that in the next 30 days, God's gonna even blow your mind with greater. And so I don't know if you'll ever see me again or we can make a connect and just say, Woman of God, I want you to know that God did exactly that. Because I see it. I can't see your face. I don't know what you look like. I don't even know what your name because I can't see it that big. But I just
Marcus,
know that God is
Marcus,
Now here I go. I ain't shot. Here I go right here. Look, I I need all them blessings. Give me all them blessings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, give me all them blessings. Don't withhold them blessings. Don't keep them in your pocket. Give them to me. I need all of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had to come up on my camera. I'm over here multitasking, but I needed those blessings. So you right on time with those. You know what I'm saying? I need every blessing I can get.
I be trying not to stay up. I try not to do this still part while I'm on here with Jeremiah, but I just know what I hear. And it's not because you've been so perfect, not because you did it all right, but he can trust you in this season for what he needs to do, for what he needs to happen. He can trust you. God said he can trust you. You've been doubting it. You've been doubting even the things that you got before you, even the unspoken requests that you don't even tell anybody about. You got some things placed in your mind and it's hidden in your heart and you won't jump that big because you're like, God, really? And God said, you
You
know,
asked. You just asked before I jumped off. You asked the question like, "What has God done for you in entrepreneurship or shown you?" I forgot what question you asked. One of y'all asked that question right when I jumped off, but it was like, "What happened in your life in entrepreneurship that taught you, you know, that God showed you or let you know that God exists and all those things, or how are you using Him in spiritual?" And for me right now, I'm at a point where I'm actually doing what the Bible say. You know, the Bible says, "Sit still, be obedient." You know what I'm saying? Don't crash out. That's what he say. He say, "Don't crash out." He say, "Just sit there and let everything happen because it's not happening to you; it's happening for you." And so I believe that. I truly believe that. So I think again, when you start giving me them blessings, I'm like, "Hey, appreciate you. I need those." You know, so you right on time. You know what I'm saying? I need more prayer. You know what I'm saying? I need more people praying for me. Add my name to the prayer list at church. If you can hear the name, the sound of my voice, add my name to the prayer list at church, man. I need them. Yeah, I need them.
right before when I came on, because I came on in the middle of this too as well, and I didn't really know what the conversation was, but just with this, when he told me about the younger people, and this is for you, and it's probably for everybody, but I'm just speaking for what I hear. I was in Habakkuk 2:2, and so the Holy Spirit told me to go to Habakkuk 2:1. And this is for you, Marcus, for what you just said. When Habakkuk began to move hastily, and then he stood still and he said, "Okay, God, what do you want me to do?" And God told him, He said, "I want you to stand still and be a watchman." He used the watchman of the tower as a metaphor for him to be able to watch what he had already done and what God was about to do. And then he goes to Habakkuk 2:2 and he said, "Now that I have your attention, Marcus, now that I have your attention." Now he said, "Now watch this. I know you've been successful. I know you've done a lot of things. But he's saying to you, for the next part, what you're trying to reach, write the vision and make it plain. You want me to do something? Make it plain to me what you want me to do. Show me your blueprint, and I'll show you my glory. Show me what you say you want to do, but show it to me on a blueprint. Write the vision, make it plain. Now that I have your attention, now that you're standing still and you're waiting, write the vision and watch what I'll do for you. Make it plain.
Man, everything that I pray for, I get. You know, so you know what I'm saying. Like I'm supposed to be blessed. You know, I'm out here, like you said, doing the work. I'm using my power for the good. I'm blessed to bless others. I'm not withholding information. I give everything. I'm a giver. You know what I'm saying? I give information. I want everybody to reach their goals in life. I'm one of those guys that want to be on a team full of leaders and not the leader of a team. Some people want to be the leader of a team, and I think that's where conflict comes. You know, especially when you're surrounded by other leaders. You know, you got to be comfortable with being a leader on earth and not the leader of anything because again you're surrounded by other great people and other great things, and so you're not the only great. And so I like to surround myself with other like-minded people that want to do great things together and want to be leaders too. And then when we leaders, we get together, great things happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, great things happen. Johnny, look, I'm gonna be on probably off and on here in a second. I don't know if we got any questions that people want to ask, but no, I'll be back in 10 minutes. I was gonna be back in 10 minutes, but go ahead.
Okay, you got my phone number, right?
Yeah, I got your number.
Okay, let me say this purpose of a person's heart a deep water, for one who has in sight draws them out. Goodness of man. Proverbs 20:16. 6. Most men will proclaim each his own goodness, but who can find a faithful man? Clean heart. Proverbs 29. Who can say, I have made my heart clean, I am pure from my sin? Who would want to say, I have made my heart clean, I am pure from sin? Humility is the secret of greatness. God ain't through with you yet because it's too much in you. If there was a child prodigy in you, hid. I never told you this. It was hid. You drew me to you when I came up on that floor over there. We started half and half. I was ready to join my company with half and half, not because half and half. It's because I trusted you. And when you can find somebody you can trust, it's like when, come on, God, help me out. It's like when Jacob held on to God and wrestled with him and turned to Israel. So what I'm saying to you as you go, the people around you, your wife, your family, the people in heaven, everybody got to be held accountable. Everybody got to kneel down and thank God for that $100 million.
That's it.
You go buying cars and $100,000 Chanel purses and $100,000 Rolex watches. God don't like that. But when you saving life,
Man, you told me, y'all remember you was like, man, don't be out here using your money for all the stuff and posting it all on the newspapers and all this and that. And I always remembered that. And so for the longest time, the whole time that we was making money with She's Happy Hair, I was still riding around in the same Lincoln Town car. Nobody knew. Nobody knew that I was the guy behind She's Happy Hair or that me and my team had created it. They thought it was some Asians that owned the company. And so I remember you was like, hey, you got sassy, sophisticated hair. And you was like, hey, let's put our money together and go over there and buy the hair in bulk and get the better deal and then come back over here and, you do your thing and I do my thing. And yeah, the thing is, we were already going over there. You got to remember, I was in the Navy, so I was already going overseas, talking to those suppliers and coming back with it. But you was on it, man, and you a hustler, man. So salute to you, man. Like a lot of people don't give you those flowers and tell you like, hey, we paying attention, but we paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause there's not a lot of people even still. You know how many people are not online doing this right now? That's just they done. They done with life. They done creating. They not teaching and leading no more. And we need that in the community, man. We need teachers. We need leaders. And if you ain't speaking, you ain't leading them, man. One thing you can do is talk. You know what I'm saying? You can talk. And so if you ain't speaking, you ain't leading, man. So I appreciate you for leading the people that's following, the people that need the information, man. Salute to you.
I honor you for that, man. Thank you. I do remember that. Jonah, I'm going to say this, let him go. It was just, it was just, um, it was something in him. Come on, show me. It was something in him that touched me. Not because he could box, not because he could fight, because he would knock out all his.
Oh yeah. You gotta love him, you know what I'm saying?
But he never started nothing. He just on the finish. But what I loved about him, he stood on principle. And I watched it. I was going around. He drawed me. I went to my son Russ. Me and Russ talked about it. We almost connected, sophisticated with Happy Half. And guess what? I'd let Happy Half and Sass go in the back. No problem. So humility is the secret of greatness. So all I want to say to you, brother, I'm going to join you on this Shark Tank, our vocational school, Black Wall Street. I'm building 43 townhouses. Please come help me. I'm right here on 6 and 20 Pew Plate. After we get through with that, we got 80 more down the street. Then we're going to Prairie View, and it's going to take 5 years to build that. So you can join me any way you want. I trust you. I give you a part of the company, not because you're handsome, not because you can box, because I can trust you.
I'm very handsome.
I love you.
I'm very handsome.
I'm through with you, and I need young warriors, gladiators around me that I can believe So for no female nowhere on the planet Earth.
Hey Johnny, one thing I know about business, one thing I know is, man, you gotta have a lawyer or team members on your team, man. You got to have them on your squad, man. You can't make it without it. You can't make it without it, man. You gotta have certain people on the team, man. Like, and man, salute to you, man. Your birthday, you said your birthday is this weekend, November 8th, November what? The 12th, November 12th. Okay, so yeah, so you'll be out there in Vegas, man. Again, this weekend, November 8th and 9th. Yeah, November 8th and 9th. I'll text it to you now because I'm trying to post it in the comments, but it wouldn't post. But no, in November 8th and 9th, man, we'll be out there. And I hate that you gonna miss it, but the way you talking, I would love for you to be a judge on the next Fishbowl experience. Even if you can't make this one, I'll make sure you get the invite to the next ones.
In my heart not to go. I'm telling you because I want to be with you so bad. I'm gonna bring Jonah with me and my lawyer. Brother, what's going on right now? This gonna hit millions of people. These young children need to see us talking how to get them where they're going. We don't never give back. This is worth $1 billion what we're doing right now. They need to hear.
Man, when I started being successful in business, because I was teaching before I owned She's Happy Here. I already wanted to teach and change the world and be a principal and, and work at the schools. I was already doing that. I just started She's Happy Here my first year teaching, and because I knew teachers didn't make a lot of money. And my goal was to start teaching and then in the summertime start a business and, teach and have a business on the side and make that be the difference in the income I was making, because teachers was only making like 50,000, right? So I'm like, man, I'm gonna teach and make this money on the side in the summertime. My first year in the summertime, She's Happy took off. That was my first business. That was my summertime business, and it took off. You know what I'm saying? I never went back to teaching, and a lot of people don't know that. But what I've learned in business, and especially just being all around the U.S., man, I'm a globalpreneur now, not an entrepreneur. But I realized that some people know how to do stuff, but not teach stuff. And so I don't fault the men or the women that's successful that don't know how to come back and teach people how they did it, because God didn't give them that blessing. God gave them the blessing to go and do it, not to go come back and teach it. Everybody don't know how to teach. They just know how to do. That's why everybody's not a coach. Everybody play basketball, right? But everybody can't coach. And so it's the same thing in business. Everybody can do business. You can become an entrepreneur. I don't even like hearing people say everybody can be an entrepreneur. Yes, they can. Everybody can go get some money on the side. Everybody can start and try and change their family tree. You can. You don't have to just work for people and change their family tree. You can try to change your own by creating something on the side, right? And so, yeah, go ahead, man. I'm full of these entrepreneur stuff. You know what I'm saying?
A dude named Galloway. He's not an entrepreneur. He's right. He's really one, but he's not one. He took $100,000 and invested in a restaurant to his partner, but he kept on his job. He became a millionaire and bought a house, everything for his wife. He went to Texas University. So what I'm saying to a lot of you children, what Mark is saying, you ain't got to be the CEO. You can be the COO. You can be a project manager. You ain't got to be. I don't care about being no CEO. God the CEO. I tell Jonah that all the time. That's why when Jonah come on here, she's not limited to say nothing. She's talking about, this is my show. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It's our show. It's God's show. We gotta come on here. I didn't know you was gonna come. Son told me to send at the mark. Son told me to send at the
Man, anytime you send something and you send for me, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I came during COVID, during what was that, Hurricane Harvey, you know what I'm saying? I'm always where the people need me, man. Like, you got to remember, I was out there in the water when everybody else is at home sitting around waiting on a boat to come save them. I was out there trying to rescue people, man. Like, that's really what we own. That's who we are. You know what I'm saying? So, but people don't see that. People don't see everything that we do.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Went to the house, picked Jack up, put in the truck, took her way over there. He had a big old truck, and picked up. I told him, throw it in the truck. I got you. And took it away.
And I got that truck for that reason, man. I knew that Houston was full of hurricanes, and I knew that Texas strong and Houston strong and all that was go come back around, where they would need the big trucks and need people that knew how to swim to come in and rescue people. So that was the goal, man. And so you sometimes you prepare. God give you the things that you need even though you don't think you need them. And but when it comes before you, you already got what you need to keep going. And so yeah, I'm just gonna keep going on them boards, man. But I'm telling y'all right now at this moment, I'm just being obedient. I'm sitting still and I'm listening to God. And again, everything that's happening is happening for me and not to me. So salute to y'all, man. Happy Tuesday. Johnny, anytime you want me to tap in, man, just send me the link, man. I'm going to tap in. And look, I see you got that phone number down there too. You got the number down there. I'm about to. I got my stuff set up and stuff too. I'm in the studio, so I'm set up pretty nice. I got the switcher. You got the phone, the call in. People can call in. That's great right there, man. You doing something big.
Jackie up, throw it in the truck, and took her out the water. Took her out the water and took her to another.
Man, it was flooded, man. Pearland was flooded. I remember I went to Pearland. I went from Pearland to Sea King to Sugarland to South Park, and all through South Bank, the water was super high. It was flooded in South Bank. Pearland was flooded. I went to Pearland in 518. The water was as high as the freeway, y'all. I don't know if y'all probably ain't never seen the pictures. I saw the pictures with my own eyes. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. And because I had that truck, I was able to go everywhere. Yeah, I was everywhere, man. I was everywhere. Trying to find some people to rescue. I was looking for people to rescue, man. So, but yeah, Houston strong, Johnny, man. H-Time, man. Thanks for tapping in with me. All right, peace out.
And Marcus, before you go,
Yep.
the email address is on the screen, so you can send the information.
Okay, got it. JohnnyBondershow@gmail.com. Okay, bet. Johnny, check your text message. I just sent you some of those links, especially that Black Wall Street LinkedIn link. Yeah. I just sent you the link. I just sent you the link for the event this weekend, Johnny. So check your phone and drop that link in this chat so the people can have it. All right, peace out. I'm finishing here. door. I'm done, man. That was a cool stream. Tap in, man. Black Wall Street, BWS. Text BWS to